Well, how's it going, guys? I recently shot this Montana public land buck, and today I'm gonna do a video on how to do your own do-it-yourself Euro mount. We've done them before, but I'm gonna do one. We're gonna do the whole shebang. Boil it, bleach it. I'm gonna show you all the steps. First thing I gotta do is get the meat off of this guy. There's still some meat on the skull. All right, so now that I got the lower jaw off and trimmed up the meat as best as I could, a little tip is probably do this better in the field next time. But now that I got them all trimmed up, I'm gonna start the burner. This thing should work. I guess you have to do it that way, so note to self. You gotta do it that way. Alright, so now that I finally got this thing going, I'm gonna add two cups of baking soda and then some dish soap in there to degrease a little bit. And what the baking soda does is it helps get the meat off the head, and then the dish soap just kind of keeps a bunch of the grease and stuff off of it. So I'm gonna add 2 cups. I'm gonna get the head in there and have it at a good height in the water, and I'm gonna try and adjust it with a 2x4 or something if I can find something laying around here. But we'll let this simmer for 5 to 6 hours, check on it a little bit later tonight, and go from there. Alright, it is a few hours later. This thing was boiling and I couldn't get it turned down to simmer. So I read on the internet that it's not good to have it boil. So I just ran to Wally World and got this single burner. We'll give this guy a shot and see if it works. We'll check on it in a couple hours after I come back from fishing. Alright, well, welcome to the inside of my house. I just checked on the skull. It's probably 3/4 the way done. I'm gonna give it another hour. Shook it a couple times, all the brain came out, brain matter, and then there's some meat left on it still. The water was a little bit low, so right on the top there's still some meat. But I'm gonna let it boil for another hour, or simmer for another hour, and then I'll probably be done for tonight, and then tomorrow I will do the whitening. Alright, so last night I was able to get all the meat off the skull. If it wasn't 5 degrees out, I probably would have power washed it. But today I'm going to bleach the skull with some 40 volume cream developer, which is also known as hydrogen peroxide paste, I believe. And then this quick white super strength powder lightener. That's what I'm gonna use. So I'm just gonna mix them up together. I'm gonna use these black gloves. I picked up a salon brush. I don't know. This is for, you know, women doing their hair or whatnot. Here we go. I'm gonna do this and then I'm gonna check on it tomorrow. Here we go. 1, 2. I just got done painting the whole entire skull with the developer and whitener mix. Now I'm gonna go around with this rag and just wipe off any parts that got on the antler that I don't want to near the bases. Once I'm done with that, I'm gonna wrap it up in a bag and check on it tomorrow. All right, well, here it is. I think I'm done. I just washed some water on it, just sprayed a little bit of water on it down in the basement, got the brush out and kind of scrubbed any residual bleach that's on there, and it's done. Overall, I'm pretty impressed with myself. It's pretty white. A couple tips for antelope and deer: I would use just a hot plate instead of one of those, the burner that I started off with. It was really hard for me to get the water at a simmer. It was boiling, and boiling can lead to cracking and breaking of your mount. The next tip is use a brush instead of the beauty brush that I got, like use an actual paintbrush to brush that stuff on when you're in the bleaching process. And I think that's it. Overall, I'm impressed. I'm pretty excited about this guy. I've always been kind of intimidated of doing this, but it really wasn't that hard. So hopefully you guys are successful in the field and can take these tips and use it for your own Euro mount. Till next time, thanks.